Good morning, new spot.
Wow, good morning.
I don't know if I like this. It's like a side profile and we're far away from each other. We're on the same level.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, went live last night. That was fun. We came right in, ate food, watched a little bit of TV, passed out.
Yeah, I was asleep in 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I guess it rained. It don't look soaked or anything, but I guess it rained last night. It's supposed to rain here in a little bit and then stop and then rain again this afternoon. Who knows what, but today we have to, she was just in the picture, she's laying down now. We have to take Lucy to her appointment, and so hopefully all that goes well and whatnot. So at least if it does rain, we're getting something very much accomplished today that needs to be done.
And then we're going to be... Oh, what was the word that we learned? The word that we learned in the live last night.
I don't know. Constitution.
No, babe, we already knew that one.
Constipation.
We knew that one, unfortunately.
I don't know.
It's like, I don't... Dang, that would have been good.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the word.
Yeah.
We
learned a word last night,
yeah.
But we forgot it.
Yep. So people always say, whenever I do Coffee Crockers by myself and Danielle's not here, Jason always just be talking crazy. Well, Jason always just be doing this.
Well,
explain it.
I don't know if this is where you're going with it, but that before I even came along, Coffee with the Crockers was like that.
Me just talking about myself?
Well, no, it was like motivation.
Yeah.
So.
But some people don't even listen to what I have to say. Just more of he doesn't act the same when she's not around. Well, absolutely. If you do something, especially like this, a talking segment, we'll say, and you got little jokes, you got little things, you bounce off each other. She remembers things I don't remember. What we are talking about in the moment, and then it sparks something else or whatever. It is a little different, and also, whenever it's, I don't know, I guess when it's us, I don't need to sit there and, like, talk about something, I don't want to say important or, like, motivational or anything like that. It's just more of, maybe it's the way my brain works, I don't know. I see videos all the time, and they're like, what do you mean a guy can just stand there and have nothing on his mind? What do you mean a guy can just have no thoughts going on? And then guys get on the video, they're like, yeah, like literally, I could just be there with no thoughts. And you ask me what I'm thinking, and I say nothing. And I mean nothing. And I'm like, that ain't how my brain works. My brain don't stop. It's constantly, we gotta work on this. How do we fix that? We gotta build something else. How am I doing that? We gotta try to get YouTube better. How do we do this? We gotta get this. We gotta, my brain is always pumping.
And I think that's called stress.
No. it could even be, it's been, yeah.
Because it's like, what you think about is stressful things.
Well,
but again, like, there's a reason to feel stress is to kind of motivate you to get things done.
Yeah, I was going to say, not even stressed-wise thinking. It's just more of, this is what we got going on. So it's like, say if everything's done and set up and there's no stress when it comes to any of that. If we were just like, all right, we're going to build an outdoor pergola, that's all my mind would be thinking about. Yeah. So it's not even like, I have to get this done, or whatever. Just whatever is going on, it's always thinking. So whenever I do a Coffee Crockers in the morning, for whatever reason, probably just because I'm so comfortable with you, whenever you're here, I end up sleeping in. But when you're not here, I get like no sleep and I wake up super early. So, like the one previous, whenever I did it by myself the last time, I woke up at 4 a.m. So I already had like 2 hours of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get me already thinking for 2 hours before I film, I'm gonna start thinking some things.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know. Also, it's like if it's us together here, we got our routine. We kind of know what we're doing. Wake up, we're going to make coffee, do coffee crockers, go out, go feed the animals, start getting ready for the project, whatever we're doing, all the stuff. But when I'm by myself, it throws that routine off a little bit. And it's, I don't know, it just, I don't know if everyone's like this or not. Or
you just miss me a whole bunch.
Yeah, so then I'm like, gotta get motivated, gotta, but it's where it's like, your thought process is just different. Yours might not be the same as mine because it could be, I don't know. But when you leave here and then you wake up at the house in town because you have to go to work, you've done it for almost a decade.
In a new position, though.
Well, yeah. So, yeah. But like, I'll wake up and my thinking will be different because I'm by myself here now, and I gotta go do kind of it's the same stuff but different because it's by myself. So then I start thinking
Here's the
differently.
Question. Is it more easier whenever...
That's not a real thing, baby.
Maybe.
Is it more easier
whenever you're by yourself?
To not get upset? Or annoyed? Or easier as in what aspect?
Just the job.
Depends on what I'm doing.
The answer is going to be it's a lot easier when he's by himself.
No, I think it depends on the project. I think sometimes, clearly, like the welding and all that, I waited till you got back. We were able to hold it up and tack weld and do all the stuff. Everything is doable by myself, but it is easier. Now, there would be certain things I prefer to do when you're not here, and it's the type of things like that annoy me, I guess, that I don't like doing because I'm not going to be in a great mood. And it's nothing against you. It's like we were working on the fence and it wasn't going well, and I just told her, I just said, I'm just not going to talk right now. It has nothing to do with you. I'm just focusing on what's going wrong, and I just have to think about it. And you have learned, after working with me, you just said, okay. And I went and did it. And it has nothing to do with you. It's
I
just,
think doing the fencing, you said that twice.
Yeah. And
the other one was like, I'm just not in a good mood with this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let you know. It's not against you.
Yeah, and that's our communication. We've learned how to communicate rather than me being upset and then you're like, did I do something? You know,
upset and be snappy, and then I'll be snappy.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm mad at you. I'm just like frustrated in the moment. It's like you can't offend me. I grew up holding the flashlight from my dad talk, you know. It just, when you're doing certain things, you get frustrated and you don't mean to take it out on the other person around. It's just that's who's around. And so you're already like not in a good mood. She did the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's one of those to where sometimes I do prefer, I guess sometimes I do like when you're not here.
Wow. Because
I can get stuff done. Wow. I can throw headphones in and just like try not to be frustrated. But if you're here, you take that to the next level.
Yeah.
It's starting to rain.
I know. I'm just kidding. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I think everybody, it would be the same thing if you're at the hospital doing something, and sometimes you just wish you were doing it by yourself and no one is, you know what I mean? It's just like, there's certain things that, at any job, that it's just easier.
Get out of here and let me do that.
Yeah, just let me, I got it. Like, you got the routine. You know what I mean? Sometimes whenever you have, and it's,
don't touch.
Yeah, it's not even talking about like us working with this, but let's say, I don't know what, I can't give you I'm working on the tractor, and I don't know much about tractors, but I got a routine, I know what I'm doing, it's just, all right, zoned in. I took it off. I could put it back on, whatever. And then you come out and you're like, hey, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, by leaving. No, I'm just kidding. Can I help you? And I'm like, it would actually just be easier for me to grab what I need rather than be like, can you give me that screw? No, that one.
Yeah.
And then, there's certain things that, yes, you are helping because you're doing stuff, but it also slows you down. And that has never happened. Y'all know we don't maintain our tractor. So I don't need people getting upset that we fought over you not giving me the right screw on the first try. It's probably happened, but
I don't know. Yeah, there's multiple times where it's like, so whenever
spit it out, baby. And what did I do wrong?
Well, it's like both of us. Whenever it's like you're holding a heavy board or something, you're like, and it's hard to communicate exactly what you need, and there's 15 of the same things around. And it's like, no, that one, or whatever. We both do that, but yeah. Anyway,
I've never done that.
To go off on this tangent, I just was wondering.
Yeah, she's trying to pick a fight and try to get it on camera. Take this therapy.
No.
Counseling.
We both are people too that.
We are people.
We both are people.
We just be people. We're people that what?
Do it like our alone time anyway.
Oh yeah,
But I miss you during my alone time.
Yeah, I miss you too, but it's so. I think with us, clearly everyone knows I was by myself in the woods. I got used to it. I got used to just being by myself. I got used to just doing my own thing. I got used to not asking. We don't ever ask for permission. But
no.
it's just more of like not
respecting somebody else's.
Well, yeah, but it's like say if I was just at the off grid and I was hungry and I knew I'm trying to finish up a project, then I could just in my head just be like, all right, I work for 10 more minutes. I can knock this part out. I'll go eat. I'll come back. I'll do this. And then it's just a little bit different now. It's like, hey, are you hungry? Well, not really. Okay, well, I'm hungry. Yeah. So we're going to knock this out and then go eat. But you're like, I'm not really hungry yet, but I'll go. Like, we'll eat. And then it's just one of those to where, I don't know. We were so used to just, and I know that was a bad example, but we were so used to doing everything ourselves. Every single person is till they're in a relationship, I guess. But I feel like when you're kind of single, more in your adulthood life, that's why I think a lot of like this whole I'm an independent woman phase of people came out. And I think it's great to be independent. I think everybody should be independent.
Yeah.
Like, everybody. But you should also be able to put that aside in the times when you're with somebody. Because then it's like, be independent together. Mm-hmm. Because, you know what I mean? It's like, a lot of...
So, yeah, when Jason said the independent one, you didn't mean to, like... It's not like mocking it, but you know when...
Oh, I'm mocking. I hate those people.
Well, like, whenever... It's like, yeah, you should be independent, but
yeah.
I don't know, that mindset, like, kind of, like, took off where it's, like, rubbing it... I don't know. It's, like,
it's used the wrong way.
Yeah, which is, like, yeah, you should be.
You should be an independent woman.
It's, like, bragging... Man. Yeah, it's, like, bragging that Hey,
I got my stuff together. I can take care of myself. But when you're with someone, the whole point of being in a relationship is to not rely, but teamwork.
Yeah. It took us a minute to...
Yeah, she's independent.
Well, it's like, you just can't tell me what to do.
When did I ever tell you what to do? I'm not that type of guy.
Well, no, because we're both very, again, like, on our own type of people.
Yeah.
And...
You were hard-headed, I wasn't.
We're both very hard-headed type of thing, so it took a minute to realize, I guess, to like you said, be independent together.
Yeah, but I think this is more the case. I think it took just a minute to learn we're both on the same page. We just don't know how to communicate that.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's just more of like, that's what I'm saying. And you're like, no. And I'm like, no. Like,
no. Wait,
no. We're like,
we're saying the same thing.
We are saying the same thing. We're just saying it differently.
Yeah.
And I think it is a terrible thing. And if you're single out there, and especially a woman, it's not like I'm trying to degrade women. It's just more of, if you are single, then more power to you if you're independent and you can take care of your own things. But when people start bringing in, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Well, yeah, you do. You just don't have one. I don't need a woman in my... Yeah, you do. You just don't have one. And unfortunately, some people will be single forever. Some people will be in relationships forever and not know the other side. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that's literally the whole point of life and being in a relationship and doing everything is, like, I guess as a human, we created this. You find that person and then you learn... you learn your strong side, you learn my strong side, and then we figure out, okay, well, you're better at this than I am, so you take care of that, vice versa, and then you help each other. It's supposed to make life easier and enjoyable, not, I don't need no man, I don't need no woman. No, you do, you just can't get one. And that's true. It's the truth, and people can be upset, but it's great to be independent. But the whole point is to find someone and then to learn that person and then to learn their strengths and weaknesses. And it's the same thing.
You got no weaknesses.
You're my weak chain link. You learn from each other, and it literally makes life easier. It's whenever, say, in the morning we're done, and you're like, hey, you want me to cook breakfast? And I'd be like, all right, you cook and then I'll clean.
Oh, Shannon or Sharon.
Who?
I don't know, the one that thinks that I don't cook, I don't do anything.
Oh, I don't know their names.
I cook breakfast. Okay,
yeah.
If you're watching this.
Well, the thing too is we normally show us grilling.
Yeah.
So I'm grilling, but you've grilled before too. You know how to grill, but it's just more of like, it's almost an unspoken thing. It's kind of like we're gonna leave. We gotta go get some gas for the generator. We're like, all right, we need to go pick up this, and this, whatever. And do we ever say, am I driving or you're driving? It's just, I'm driving. And I don't know.
Sometimes I'm like, do you want me to drive?
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, yeah. It's hard right now. But it's just one of those that's, you just go. And I'm going to drive. You're going to probably fall asleep in the passenger seat. And then we're going to go. I don't know why we're talking about this. But,
so you think differently whenever I'm gone?
Yeah.
To bring it back around?
Yeah. But you have to learn your strengths and weaknesses. So technically, whenever you leave,
your strength is left, and then you're just weak. And then so that's when you do the coffee with the Crockers, and you make everybody mad.
It does happen that way. But this is our normal dynamic. So whenever you're not here, then I have to switch it up. And my strength is motivational speaking. Mm-hmm. And I'm out there to motivate.
That's right. You saw a bunch of Facebook posts after the shovel thing.
There were. Say what you want.
Baby!
Say what you want. But I'm friends with a lot of people that watch. And there was a lot of people that started posting, you can't lean on a shovel and pray for a hole. And I thought that was so funny.
Yeah, and so again, I was gone. I had to take a class about labor laws at work, and I wasn't the happiest. And you texted me saying you did Coffee with Crockers was the topic, and when you sent that, I was like, oh, classic Jason, little analogy, metaphor.
But I didn't make that up.
but
I heard somebody, and then I just talked about it.
Yeah,
but
that's just like a classic Jason thing. That's my point.
What, talking?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know. It's sometimes I do like to talk like that and try to motivate, and it's not even to be like, I want to be a motivational speaker, I want to whatever. No, because then when I hit done, I'm pumped, I'm ready, and I'm like, yeah, like, why would we not get this done right now? Why, like, let's, like, if we're not going to do it, someone else will do it. So let's be better. And so a lot of the stuff that I say is to motivate myself, and then also some of it is for whatever reason, a lot of people don't think like I do, and that's good and bad. But it's a lot of stuff that I think is common sense of like how to try to use my words correctly here, so I don't get clipped and someone puts this thing out there of me. I feel like it's common sense how to be successful in certain things. And some people just don't think that way. So it's nice to put it out there, and it helps someone think differently. And maybe it can put them in a position to be successful in a spot that they're trying to be successful in.
See, they call you a narcissist, but
oh,
really,
I'm certified, baby.
You're just a giver. You're a giver of multiple things.
Well,
one of those things being knowledge.
Yeah, I am full of knowledge.
So, I feel like if you're a narcissist, you wouldn't
be given.
Yeah, you'd be taken.
Yeah, I've been taken advantage of a lot.
Yeah, because you give.
Yeah.
So,
I think we'll do a whole video of every time I've been taken advantage of. It'll be a 4-hour long episode.
Podcast, baby.
Yeah. I have thought about, I want to do the podcast again. We're almost there. We're almost ready. But, and I've said this before, just start putting out there what has happened in my YouTube life. And my side of it.
Shaking in their boots right now.
Yeah, and my side of it. And if someone doesn't like what I have to say,
then they can come on the pod.
They can come on the pod, or they have their own platforms. And some people that are just viewers in the way things happen, come on the platform and talk with us. But if you don't like it, post your own video. I don't care. Tell your own side. But it wouldn't be to just bash people. It wouldn't be to be like, this video is about this person, and I'm going to go off on them. It'd just be more so of, here's the stuff y'all didn't know, and this is why we're no longer friends. This is the stuff you didn't know that I did and help people, and then they told people these lies. This is, it would be more so of, let me explain myself and my side, and maybe you'll understand why we're not friends anymore. Yeah. Maybe you'll understand why this business that we didn't help out is no longer around. Why when you quit giving the handout, they go away. Mm-hmm. And that has happened many, many, many times. Of whenever they're no longer relevant in the video, they disappear. And people.
That's the old Crocker use and abuse.
And that's what's crazy to me. And I forget my mouth closed for so long of everyone being like, Jason's such a user. He gets these people. He gets what he wants out of it, and then he leaves. And that's why they're not friends no more, because he just took advantage of them. And I'm like, y'all have no idea. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have helped people fix their vehicles. I gave them straight cash. I put food on their table. I've done
groceries for people.
Oh, I've done all sorts of things. And then there's a video out there saying that I basically stabbed a couple in the back and gut punched. Y'all,
that's what it was.
Effing know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Their truck broke down, and I gave them $1,000 and said, "Don't need to tell anybody. You don't need to whatever. Just fix your truck, get whatever."
Camera, show them how to do YouTube.
And then the parents paid for the truck to be fixed, and they were honest, and they told me, and they said, you know, you want your $1,000 back? And I said, no, just use it for whatever you need, so you'd be good. And then to turn around and do videos saying that I'm a bad person and that I gut punched and all
In
my
reality,
tools were at your place, everything I did was helping and literally helped the channel grow when other channels bashed them. Like, I could go all day on people that have 100%
when
lied on the internet when I tried to help.
Yeah, in that situation, what you did wrong was, one, being in a relationship with me.
Yes.
And 2, didn't go out to eat at the restaurant they wanted to. You went to another
There's
one.
a lot of little simple things with a lot of people, a lot of different people that now I'm no longer friends with, now that YouTube channels don't want to watch anymore because we don't talk about them. YouTube channels don't want to watch because they never were invited to our property. This is our private property. We don't have to invite people. Other channels that used to be friends got upset because other people were invited and they wanted to be invited. We've had people get mad because Danielle's grandpa had passed away and her whole family was in town and I didn't go to a party they had and they got upset, and then now there's videos about us out there. There's all sorts of things that I don't think people would realize, and I think at the end of the day people would realize I'm probably a lot better of a person than y'all think because I haven't gone off on all these people as much as I should have. And there's a lot of people out there that I just took it. There was already people talking trash and the reputation that I was a bad guy, so I just said, screw it, I'll be that guy then. And if that's what it is and that's what people want to say about me, then whatever, I'll just run with it. That's why I got the certified narcissist shirt. That's why I call myself the YouTube king or whatever. But I'll say this, through all those people, we're still here, and we didn't give up on YouTube. A lot of these people have already gave up on their businesses, on YouTube, on their personal relationships, their friendships. They got rid of all that, and we're still here, and we're still doing our thing, and we're still thriving. So at the end of the day, I think it just, and we have a group of solid people now that we hang out with. So I think it just shows, it's like anything in life. You have to weed through the crap to find the good.
Yeah.
So we've gone through the crap. And so it's just one of those that just shows, if you really pay attention and you really look at things and you don't look at it at just face value and like you actually truly paid attention and all that, you guys know. And I think a lot of y'all watching have seen and all of that stuff. But I'm at the point where I feel confident enough in what I've done and where we're at that I can unleash the beast a little bit on a podcast. And I really don't care if those people get upset because they have their right to say their own story. And there's been a lot of stuff that's happened already that I have been ready to bash people and
well, it's not a bash. That's what I was holding.
Okay, well then
it's not a bash. You're putting out your side and your truths. There was one video that came out. You made a video, but you didn't put out.
Yeah.
It was in response to that, and then literally proof of everything.
That everything was a lie that they're saying. And
we'll give you a little hint. Jason didn't cheat. It was the other person. And it was proof. I sat there and I said, don't put it out.
Yeah.
But, and you didn't.
Yeah.
But,
we've lost a lot of viewers because of lies and rumors.
Yeah.
And if anyone has learned anything about me, is I have learned over the years, and I hate living this way, but I have to screenshot, record everything. I have proof of everything. And that's why
it's like that's what sucks. We do live this way, but you have to.
I've learned.
And that's what, whenever that stuff came out, I was like, where's your receipts about it?
Oh, yeah.
And then got it all.
Yeah.
So, that's, okay, point being, it's whenever you talk about it or whatever, make a video about it, it's not bashing that person because you're not saying...
Yeah.
You're saying factual things from your side and having proof of it in itself. So I don't consider that bashing.
No. But I probably would go off on them, on different people. But I would really attempt not to. It would just be more so, if this is what's been said about me, here's my side. Whether you believe it or not, but I'll come in with some facts. That's my thing is, before I put a video out or confront people or whatever, I will collect my evidence first, my facts, and have receipts and everything. And that's why, unfortunately, I do think people, which is kind of ironic that people say we use people, whatever. A lot of people try to use us, and me specifically, I guess, to try to get views, to try to get attention. And I promise you, if our channel had 1,000 subscribers and was getting 2 views, none of these people would have done what they did. So it's just kind of ironic whenever you want to.
Jason uses, but everybody's using that. I
don't know how we got on this, but man, I could talk all day about stuff.
So yeah, Jason thinks different when I'm not here.
Yeah. Anyways,
wow,
guys,
you look so handsome with
you, baby.
That cut and that shave.
Someone commented before, it was on Coffee Crockers, before the video came out of me cutting my hair. Mm-hmm. And someone was like, wow, it actually looks like you finally got a proper haircut. I'm like, I actually did it myself.
Yeah, Jason will never go get his hair cut.
No, it's such a waste of money.
It looks good.
Yeah.
You look good in black.
Thank you. I have yet to find somebody that will cut my hair, and I'm like, awesome. That's a good haircut.
Yeah. We have a bunch of people here that used to cut hair. And when we finally have a meetup, someone give you a proper haircut.
Huh?
Huh?
People here?
People that watch. Used to be hairstylists.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want no, 90s old woman haircut.
And so you just do the 90s
guy haircut.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. If you guys would like a podcast where Jason brings out the receipts, let me know. And then maybe about 2-3 months we'll do it.
Yeah. I'll get in trouble for being on the podcast with you.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I've said this for a long time. We're adults. We don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a child. We're adults. The only time I'll ever...
I always say get in trouble because I think it's funny.
Well, I know, but it's... Nah, I don't get in trouble. I'm an adult. The only way I can get in trouble as an adult is being arrested. Other than that, I don't get in trouble.
That's true.
You ain't gonna... No one's gonna scold me or ground me or whatever. The worst thing that can happen in my life is people, not watching anymore. They still watch. They just say they're not going to watch no more, but...
Maybe you get me in trouble.
I don't give a...
No, I'm going to get you in trouble.
Oh, we're about to get in trouble. Alright, guys. We'll catch you on this one. Bye.